We are a nonprofit organization located in Clackamas County. Our mission is to serve those who are most vulnerable, and we do it with a trauma-informed approach in a culturally responsive way. When the dual pandemic, COVID-19, and the economic collapse came upon us very abruptly, we really sprung into action. Because our staff works out in the community, we were ready to be able to work remotely in virtually every type of service except for our domestic violence shelter, which we just kept open.
It looks different now, and we're holding a lot of things virtually, so all of our meetings have moved online. We've also been able to successfully hold events online.
For a minute, it was really kind of concerning and scary how we were going to continue to support the kids that were experiencing anxiety and substance use. Now everything is done over the phone or video chat, so it's changed a lot. I mean, it's changed a ton.
The thing I've been telling most of my students been like, if their stress levels aren't even high, we usually work on skills that if they do encounter something like stressful in time, they'll know how to cope with it better, and ways that it won't affect them as much nearly as if they don't have any coping skills at all. So we're working on that right now, even if they don't have high levels of stress.
And we miss seeing the people a lot. We really can't wait till we're all back together. That's the thing that we really value, community, and the best part about our classes is learning from each other. You know, when people leave our parenting classes, they always say, we just loved getting to come and learn from other parents and to share what our family does and learn about other families. And so we're missing that aspect of it a little bit, but we're trying really hard to create as much of that as we can in an online platform.
Our staff are also going out and dropping off things to families where they're bringing food boxes, they're bringing personal hygiene items, activities for kids to use, and we've really been blessed with a community who has been very responsive and eager to help.
My name's Ravin, and I'm a youth mentor, so I work in Clackamas County Schools. And so what I'm doing is keeping contact with my students and their parents and supplying food, resources, hygiene, just anything I can help with. So every Monday I provide a couple food boxes to a couple families in need.
We've been connecting with all of our families during the closures, and we're emailing students as well as contacting the parents. Some of our staff are also working on newsletters that go out to the families. We're also running a social media page on Instagram to post resources and updates as well.
Although it's a massive challenge, together we're responding appropriately by giving the students the resources and the families the resources, getting so involved in the community right now.
The energy that adults and caretakers and nonprofits seem to be having for our youth in the community. Even though a lot of us are in a situation where we're, financially stressed, psychologically stressed, of course, it seems like we're all channeling all the energy that we have back into our youth and making sure that their basic needs are taken care of. And I haven't seen that slow down at all. And I think if anything, it's just going to ramp up during the summer months and into the beginning of the school year. So it's really encouraging to see that kind of support from all aspects of our community.
I'm hopeful because people are also now starting to recognize all of these things that in the social services and mental health community we've been talking about for a while, about mindfulness and self-care and stress and anxiety, that people are paying attention to some of that stuff now. So I'm hopeful that because of this, people that may not have ever accessed services are doing that.
In the midst of all this, we're going to take a lot from it and reflect back and say, hey, we might not have come up with those things, or our creative juices might not have been flowing as much had we not had to do that. I'm so excited to get back to normal, but I think that it's been really neat to see in some ways how different groups have kind of stepped up and responded in this situation.